Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 22nd. So, first off, yes, I do have readings. A lot of people have been asking. Just description below the video, or there are links in the video below as well that pop up. And that goes to my website where I have all my readings listed. So, just feel free to go there and check those out. For those of you that have been asking, they've always been there, but I just don't, like I say, I usually don't push it in the videos. So let's get to your week. I think you're gonna have an awesome week this week. I think maybe some Geminis have been doing, a lot of stuff, but traveling or thinking about traveling and things like that. I think I said that last week, if I'm not mistaken, that you might be doing some traveling or thinking about doing traveling or something along those lines. I think that trend continues, and it definitely seems to be like your time right now, or at least entering into your time where you're going to enter into some really good stuff here. So let's start it off. You have the Queen of Diamonds first, which is really just an energy that's surrounding you this week. It's somebody who is very innovative. It's like I call the King of, I have so many, use the same names really for a lot of the cards, so I don't know why I say anything, but the King of Diamonds is like the CEO. I call it the CEO. I also call the King of Clubs the CEO. So, don't listen to my meanings, number one, because they all mean the same thing, don't they? But number two, you could look at her as a CEO as well, because she has pretty much the same traits. And I don't attach sex to my cards. I'll say that again. So it doesn't matter, if you're male or female. It's just, like I said, it's just an archetype, an energy that is surrounding you, and will be surrounding you this week. But like I said, she's very, very smart, very intelligent, uses her brain. These are all things that you will be doing, by the way, this week, like a lot of the stuff. And you'll be using it to your advantage as well. She is able to focus on a lot of stuff at once. She's like a true entrepreneur. All these things. I feel like I've said this to you before, Gemini, that, the one superpower, if you want to call it that Gemini truly has is like the ability to focus on a lot of things at once. And people will frequently say to Geminis, I'm sure, like, you need to focus and all these other things. And I think I've told you in past videos that you don't need to focus because, again, that's your superpower. You have the ability to focus on multiple things at once and get the job done and get the job done well. It's like it's not scattered for you. And I feel like people who don't understand that look down on you, probably. And they don't understand that you do a great job because they can't see it in their own mind. They can't see how you can split off into so many different parts and truly get a job done well. So I think a lot of Geminis recently, last few years maybe, have been thinking about doing their own thing. Number one, becoming entrepreneurs or, something along those lines, because you're sick and tired of listening to people who don't understand you. So you're like, okay, get lost. Whatever, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself and things like that. Or, maybe a lot of you have been working on a lot of different projects and things like that at the same time. That's what this card can also mean. But like I said, she gets the job done and very successfully as well. Plus, you have a very successful spread in the first place right here. So I think this week you will be rather successful. You have the Four of Hearts, which comes up, which again, I say you have two fours and two of the best fours in the deck, which just means that you'll be feeling very financially secure, very protected this week, and all those things. I say that the fours all pretty much represent the home to me. That's what I've attached to the cards, the meaning. And they represent the positive feelings that you get when you're at home. So just think about all those positive things. But the interesting thing about the Four of Hearts is it really has to do a lot with change and changing things. It's kind of weird. I've always, when I first started doing readings and things like that, I would meditate on the cards and get imagery and, all this other crazy stuff. But every time I would meditate on a heart, and I've said this before in the past, I would always see, and still today, always see the heart melting, like melting like a candle almost. And to me, it always meant change, new things coming in, and problems melting away as well, but mostly change. And and that's pretty much what it means. I think you're going to go through some changes this week as well. But also, like I said, this card means travel. It means you'll be traveling and all this other stuff, or thinking about travel. It could even be short distance travel, but a lot of you could be going on vacation, things like that. It's summer now, but I don't know. This has like a certain, if you are traveling, it has a certain importance behind it. Even like love importance. So you might be traveling with a significant other or somebody who's like a boyfriend girlfriend type situation, whatever. So very interesting. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, which means, again, all the things I told you about your home, but it also means finances increasing. I think you're going to have a great financial week this week, actually, because you have one of the best cards in the deck coming up next. But, this card just means financial increase, more money coming in, things like that. Like I said, the entrepreneur thing comes up. I don't know. I guess Gemini, there's some great Gemini entrepreneurs out there for sure, but, Gemini isn't necessarily considered an entrepreneur sign, really, but I feel like, you're really doing some things here. And like I said, this could be money that comes from something that you do at home, a business that you started from your home or things like that as well. And then to round it out, you have the Ace of Diamonds, which, like I said, is pretty much one of the best cards in the deck, one of the best financial cards in the deck as well. So this just means a great increase in your finances, financial stability coming in. And again, with the change, this card also does mean change. Aces, all the aces kind of mean a change. And this would be a change for the better because it's such a positive card and such a positive reading as well. So definitely a change week. Could even be a change in the job, change in the business, anything like that. It would be a welcome change. It would be something that you've wanted, and things like that. So overall, I think a great week. I think it's very financially motivated, although there is love with travel and things like that. But yeah, I think you're going to have a great week. So thank you for watching this video.